Hello and welcome back to another episode of Shapeless Skyrim, our love letter to the Skyrim modding community. I'm Tori.
I'm Tyler. Today we are going to be showing you 4 mods.
Yes, we are.
We have 2 that are user suggested, so thank you very much for those. And without further ado, we're not going to take up much of your time here.
No, we're not. The time codes for the mods are in the description as always, so Tyler, let's get right into it.
The first thing we want to show you here today is just this beautiful sight of Riverwood.
God, it's
But
so
this,
pretty here.
This first mod really... Oh, oops, I fell.
Wow.
Well,
You
oops.
fucked up the showcase, Tyler.
fucked.
Start over. Take it from the top.
This first mod, while it may seem simple at first, I didn't know this was a part of it because the presentation of this mod is wild.
It's super, super good. And it comes in from a very special modder, Tyler.
Whoa, what is this? Run the music.
That is going to be gold and silver armory set. So obviously right here in Riverwood, in the river, you have this beautiful statue rising from the water, holding in each hand a gold and a silver chest.
You know, since there's 2 options, run the music again.
Okay.
It just makes sense.
It makes sense. I mean, twice the work. Here you go. So, this is going to be all kinds of silver, like changed different types of armor and weapons, 2-handed, 1-handed, light, heavy.
So, like, weapons, armor, like there's a bunch of different silver variations in here, silver bows and arrows.
There's even versions that are polished and unpolished depending on the shininess level you like.
And then here we have, again, polished versus unpolished, light and heavy variants for both, and then different weapons. It's a lot. It is a lot.
It is a lot.
So
But
we're going
Tyler-
to show a couple versions.
Yeah.
But fuck, this looks good. You ready for this?
I'm ready for it.
Boom.
Boom.
This
So,
is the
what do we got
normal.
here?
This is the normal gold version. So this is not polished gold. This is
Okay,
normal
you
gold.
can see the chest is a little bit scuffed up. It doesn't quite have the sheen to it. It's a little roughed up, but fuck, that looks good,
It
man.
looks really good. This
Just
is
that
the
black and gold.
this is
crisp.
the ebony variant here. And then if we show off the Dawnguard variant, non-polished,
It's never looked so sweet.
it looks really good.
Yeah.
So this is the non-polished version, like I was saying.
Uh-huh.
It's a bit shinier.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's still got a little bit of polish to it, though.
It's got a little polish to it. From close up, it might look a little bit weird, but
Yeah.
like if you're looking at this from like your normal third-person perspective, I think it's fucking sick.
Yeah, I think that looks real good.
I love the helmet. The helmet's got the perfect amount of shine on it.
Yeah, and something about the style of that helmet really, really is benefited by this like recoloring here, and just that little bit of like the shine gives it a little bit more like a knightly feel.
Let's check out the polish though.
Yes.
So this is the polished version. You can just tell
Yep.
it's a little bit shinier.
Yeah, a
it's
little
not as
cleaner.
like dirty and scuffed. And then if you look at the back, it's
yeah.
also got a good shine to it.
Oh, I'm so into that ebony look, though. Whoopsie. Hey, cut that.
But no, this looks amazing. And we should have expected. Cyan always.
Cyan never disappoints. But Tyler, not only here's the thing. I've never liked gold as just a color like jewelry, anything. But Cyan is the one modder who can change me, and all of a sudden I like gold.
Yeah, it looks really fucking good. And it's not like an over-the-top recolor where it's
No.
like, oh, here's a bright light that's in your face and it's basically yellow.
Yeah.
No, this is a true
That's
gold.
a true metallic look. But Tyler, we also have silver to look at. I'm so excited.
we do have silver to look at.
That's also looking pretty clean, though.
Yeah, it's got a blue tinge to
Does
it,
got a bit frosty, a bit wintry.
but I think the silver Dawnguard looks better than the gold Dawnguard.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna still go gold on this one.
Really, I like
Yeah.
the way the silver looks because it's got that like blue tinge.
Yeah, it's like
to
reflecting the sky.
Yeah.
That's what that is, I think. Man,
it looks very like knightly. Like,
yeah, it does look knightly.
It looks like Keira Knightley.
It looks just like Keira Knightley. Let's check out one of the other styles, like maybe the ebony.
This looks very good.
This also looks really good because I love how the undermail is still like that darker metal too. So it's kind of got the golden black or silver and black look to it.
Here's what I think is the best part about this recoloring. So I'm going to take off a couple aspects here. So we're waiting for the hair dye to wash out.
It's got to wash out of, but
the reason I really like this recolor is because with this mail being, and with both armor variants actually being more like silver or gold and them being more shiny, it brings out the black detail a lot more. It makes it look a lot, it gives it that contrast that looks really, really good.
Yeah, absolutely. And it also brings out the detail in like the sort of like, not embroidering, but like whatever, like the metal, like the metallic kind of design on like the shoulder pieces and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It brings out that a lot more than you can see in like the typical ebony because it's just so dark and there's no contrast to it.
The silver does look really good. I gotta say, I've never liked the mail more, the ebony mail.
Yeah.
Never liked it more than what this does.
And I think you're in a winning spot if you use gold or silver. And if you don't want to just go and get this stuff, you can craft it as well. You do have to, in the chest, you'll find medals, like just little coins that are either gold.
Literal medals.
Yeah, like MEDLAL.
Hold on, MEDLAL, midlal.
Look, I had a brain fart, okay? But yeah, you can get those, and then having those will allow you to go to any crafting station, and then they will be unlocked in the Elven, I believe. Yes.
Yes, yep. And here's another great thing about this is that
it's not just armor. Like, we got all the weapons.
The weapons have been recolored.
Arrows. Look at
how good this looks. Yeah, you also have arrows as well.
Yeah.
So if you want to use arrows but don't want it to like stand out and look weird against the armor, Cyan, of course, thinks of everything, has given you packaged arrows.
And the great thing about these all being recolored to look like they're part of one type of like armorer's, set, is that you can wear like the Dawnguard helmet with the ebony mail and it's still going to look good.
Yeah. Like, look at that.
It's still going to work together because they are all recolored to look like one cohesive styling of armor, which is just great. And I feel very happy that Jan has some new armor, some new weapons. But Tyler, I think it's time to test out those weapons.
Time to see what these bad boys can do in mod number 2. I can think of nowhere better to test a combat mod other than the best place in the world, which is Valtheim Towers.
Yeah, old trusty. And this is going to help us, Tyler. You know when you just want to have both hands equipped with weapons or spells, and you just hate that you can't block?
I hate it.
Now we got that covered because we have dual wield blocking by Mhydrian.
Look at this.
Boom. So this mod comes suggested by Gibson Lotz. Thank you for that suggestion. And it's going to allow you to dual wield, whether you have 2 swords, 2 maces, a spell and a sword, 2 spells, whatever. Well, maybe not 2 spells. But you can still block. And Tyler, how are you doing this? How are you accomplishing this task?
Okay. So here's what you do. And they even can see that I'm blocking too, which is nice. And look at that animation. It moves accordingly. It's still blocking.
Yep.
So what you do is, if I'm standing still and I hold L2, it's going to put the block motion in.
Yep.
If I'm moving backwards and I hold L2, it's going to put the block in. If I move forward or move side to side and use L2, it's an attack.
So yeah, it is based on your movement. So standing still or moving backwards and holding the typical block button, that's what's gonna trigger the block animation to happen even with 2.
Like, and it completely like, it makes sense. Like, there is no like almost adjustment period necessary to work with this mod because how you would be using it in combat, like standing still, I'm gonna block. I'm gonna move forward when I want to attack or side to side. Like,
you're either on the offensive or on the defensive. Or sorry, vice versa on that.
And look, you can even, while you're blocking, you can do the typical slash.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize. So what do you do? You just tap it again?
Yep, tap R2.
So what happens if you're blocking moving backwards and then start moving forwards?
It keeps the block.
That's amazing.
So all you have to do is, like, if you want to quick block and then move forward, you can. Same with spells. So like, I'm going to put a spell in my left hand. I'm going to move back to go to the block.
There you go.
And then...
Sure, Jan's burning the shit out of his other hand, but...
But as long as I keep going, like, forward, I can still move backwards then. All I have to do is that, like, initial move forward to start the spell, and then I can move whatever way I want.
That's so simple and so genius. So when you're actually playing with it, does it make it feel like a bit more methodical in the combat?
It's not really methodical. It just makes sense. It's like a combat adjustment that's like... It's so intuitive in the controls of it that I can have, you know, my dual wielding swords and then just... If I'm moving forward, yeah, it's my attack. But if I just want a quick move forward with my block,
yeah,
you know, you just take like a quick halt and then move forward, and it works.
Especially having, having this new gold and silver armor and weapon set, you want to have two weapons at once because they just look so fucking sexy. You want to show them off.
It just, like, nothing in this feels uncomfortable.
And it takes away the thing about dual wielding that I didn't like. Like, the main reason
why I didn't do dual wielding is because I didn't have the ability to just...
Yeah, I liked feeling like it was not just me swinging wildly. I wanted it to feel, oh, fuck, and now you get to see these animations.
Oh.
Just gonna go ahead and stake her. All right.
What a great recommendation, honestly.
Thanks.
I didn't even know this
Gibson.
mod existed.
I didn't either.
Because it's just... Look at it. I can still move forward with it.
And boom. Jan has a whole new way to behead
All I have to do
people.
is just hit that first, and then I can move forward with it.
That's great.
So I can hold that block, utilize it, but then when I want to, all I have to do is just move forward or side to side to get the attacks. And it makes sense. You wouldn't be doing anything else otherwise.
Right.
It feels so natural to use.
Yeah.
Beautiful mod.
Beautiful addition to the game. But if you're going around doing all this beheading and dual wield fighting, you're probably going to need to skip town a lot and find yourself a place to hunker down. So Tyler, what do you
want to lie low?
You do want to lie low. What do you say we get in to mod number 3?
Because we got to get the fuck out of mod number 2 right now. We're in some shit.
We're in some deep shit right now. It was actually just kind of like, it's kind of a Tuesday morning for Jan, but... Okay, Tyler, we find ourselves at the Nightgate Inn, trying to find a place to lie low, but God, I just hate how inns don't have all the amenities that I like. What if I wanted to do some alchemy?
Yeah, like what if if I'm running around Skyrim and I'm getting into lots of trouble because I'm a little bad boy.
I'm a little nasty boy.
I'm a little nasty boy in Skyrim. I can't just hunker down and find one spot to live. I basically jump into inn, and that's where I I'm taking random odd jobs in between.
Yeah.
I live in inns essentially. I want those amenities that the people in houses have, that the 1% of Skyrim has.
Exactly. So that's why we downloaded Convenient Inns PS4.
Now let's go inside, check out what this situation does for us.
So this comes suggested by Nonservium R. Thank you for that suggestion. And right over in the back here, we will see...
Right in the back, you're going to see the coolest arcane enchanter.
Yep, literally like the coolest. Like what a unique way to make a small, small footprint model, but still have everything you need to do for enchanting.
Yep.
And some inns do have alchemy tables, so those inns are not going to have a new alchemy table. But ones that don't, there you go, a little tiny alchemy table. If you want to smash some ingredients together and drink it, see what happens. I guess that's what alchemy is.
Yeah.
And there's also cooking stations. There should be cooking stations.
There's cooking stations at every inn, essentially.
Yeah. So right there.
Most of them will already have them.
But the coolest thing, I think,
is this.
What is that, Tyler?
It's cloud storage for inns. So basically what this does, I'm going to put Golden Blade into the Aetherius chest here.
Okay.
Now, when I'm jumping from inn to inn, because I live in inns, I'm taking random jobs in other cities. I am going to each inn and paying to spend the night there.
Yep.
What this does is it allows me to have a storage spot that communicates with each inn within Skyrim. So I put an item or some items in here at Nightgate Inn. If I go to the
Old Hralden.
If I go to Old Hralden, any inn, that's going to be there.
Yes, and this is only affecting the inn. So Something like the Drunken Huntsman is not going to be affected because that is primarily a tavern and where that's a place for commerce, less so an inn. But if it's something
Bannered
like
Mare. Bannered Mare?
I think Bannered Mare does have it.
Let's try Bannered Mare. That's a good test. Let's try Bannered Mare.
Looking for?
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here it is. So I am in the Bannered Mare. It does work in the Bannered Mare, which is awesome to see.
Yep, that's great.
Kind of in a bad spot,
Kind
maybe.
of in a rough spot, but hey, it doesn't. So none of this is going to affect the nav meshing, which is really great because then the NPCs that are within the inn already are not going to be interrupted by this. It's such a small footprint.
And open Aetherius chest.
There's
Look
the
at
golden
that.
blade. That is, it's so genius.
Amazing.
I love these like little streamlined, and it's so great because if you're not a person who wants to fast travel, you do like role playing in that. Like I go to inns after my hard day's work and all that kind of stuff. This is so perfect, and it just adds that little bit of convenience you need, where it's like, shit, I don't have to.
I don't want to be
go back
over-encumbered.
to fucking yeah.
I don't want to be over encumbered. I don't want to have to go back to Nightgate. I just want to go to the Bannered Mare, and maybe my stuff is there. Maybe you can create some kind of lore. Basically, create a lore excuse for yourself. Like, oh, you have a pack mule that just kind of follows you.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Got
But
a
this is a
little ghost
great.
boy.
I'll make
Yeah,
sure
this
it
is a
gets done.
great way to make living within these inns a more convenient experience.
Absolutely, but Tyler, not everyone is a traveling. Not everyone's a voyager, a journeyman who wants to hop into inns. Some people want to have a place to put their roots down, and just have a nice home.
And we got a mod for you people too.
Let's
so
get into mod number 4.
I didn't mean it by you people. I meant like the people watching the audience. Oh, Jesus. All right, so we are in Winterhold here.
Yes, we are.
Because we want to find a place to set our roots a little bit.
Yeah,
And this seems shitty.
it does seem shitty.
But that's not the reason we're here.
No.
We're here for this discarded note in the abandoned home.
Yes.
Follow the road southeast of town. You'll pass the shrine to Azura on your right. Even you can't miss it. About that time, you see a mine on your right. That's when you turn left. It's one of those ancient Nord dwellings. And for the love of Magnus, be careful. I don't care if you lot want to poke around there, but if you come back with an arrow in your shoulder, don't blame it on me.
All right, so we got slight directions, and that is going to be for the mod Underhearth, a Winterhold home.
Is it Underhearth? Underhearth?
Underhearth. Sorry, did I say hearth?
You said hearth, but I honestly couldn't fucking tell you the proper way
I think
to
it's
say
hearth. I think it's Underhearth, a Winterhold
So
home.
we're gonna go towards the Shrine of Azura.
Yep, right there. You can
Right
see the
here.
little spiky boys. Wow, we're getting out of the cities a little ways here.
Yeah, this is I wouldn't call this
It's not
Winterhold.
exactly student living, You're not
Yeah.
close to campus.
No, you're gonna have to take a bicycle or one of those those scooters.
Oh, those
everyone
yeah,
rides.
Yeah, the limes.
Yeah, the limes. I saw a woman eat shit on one
How
once.
fucking funny was it?
It was pretty fucking funny, but it was a bad wipeout. It was a really fucking bad wipeout. Like
Really ate
face,
shit.
like really
Ooh.
bad. Like face first on the pavement, no hand in front.
Ooh.
Face first.
Just took it.
And then and then once we reach the mine, take a left. It said it's one of those ancient Nord dwellings. I'm gonna assume.
It's that one right ahead of us there.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the best thing about this though, these directions are good.
Yes, they
These
are.
are good directions.
They are good directions. Or I guess you could just fast travel to Journeyman's Nook here. So,
Never
take these two
okay, so we
swords, get
gotta-
rid of this evildoer. Yeah, that's how you block arrows, Tyler. You just hope they hit you right in the sword. Perfect. Yeah. It looks like they had some nasty things going on. So, right next to this little...
Bovir. Who's Bovir?
don't know. Right next to
He's
this
got a
little
journal.
entrance here. That's not
Oh.
part of the mod, Tyler.
Nope.
Right next to this little
Ah.
entrance here, we will, there's a key, right?
Yes, and the key is right next to Bovir. here.
Bovir's Key. And inside, that's Underhearth. That's the home.
Ooh, very nice entrance.
Ooh, it's got a moody feel in here.
Oh, okay. So it's literally the exact same like style as Journeyman's Nook, but it's just underneath. It's like the bottom
It's
layer
the
of it.
Undernook.
It's the Underhearth.
Yeah. There you go. It's nice and underground. It's got that sort of like I'm a rogue mage doing just dirty experiments down here with all these bodies.
Ooh.
Or whatever you want it to be. Could just be that you're a student and it's really hard to find affordable living.
And is there an exit? Yes.
There we go.
Yep, exit over here. So I just didn't go into the center. I just wanted to see what's outside here.
Nice little ring.
Ah.
Okay. I like the mood lighting. It has that very magical feel. Kind of goes with the style of the College of Winterhold. And this is actually a featured mod right now, too, which is cool.
Hastily written letter. Let's
Yeah.
see what... Is this the former owner?
Borvia. Sashida gives up. She knows you've been trying, but she only continued because she did not want to upset you. The simplest spells are beyond Sajida's grasp. She will never appease the college. There's a ship leaving for Senchar from Dawnstar. She hates the sea, but she knows that her homeland is waiting for her beyond the waves. Sashida does not want to insult you by this. She cannot stand to see your face when she tells you she's leaving. Do not worry, she'll be okay. She will not forget the kindness you have shown her. Sajida.
So was Shahinahai, were they speaking about themselves in the third person, that whole letter?
Yeah, because they're a Khajiit.
Oh, that's right. I fucking hate those cats, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, T?
I fucking hate those
Fuck
cats.
those furries, you know what I mean? They took it to the next level, and I'm not into that.
Yeah, they get down and dirty.
It's a modest little home.
This is a modest home. I can see why it's featured. This mood lighting is very fucking good.
Yeah. You don't always need the grandeur. Sometimes a little dabble do you. A little simple.
This is very nice.
Yeah, it's going to get cold when you're underground in the coldest spot in Skyrim.
What do you mean? If you're in the ground,
Yeah.
the
Science tells me it's warmer because it's closer to the core.
yeah, something tells me it should be warmer.
Yeah.
I do like this. Let's
Yeah.
see if there's anything like
Okay.
just some
some
gold,
modest little bits.
modest loot here. It's a simple, like, it's not even really like a home per se.
No, it's like a little way station.
It's a hideout, but you can make it your home. There's not an enchanting table. There's not, some crazy stuff like that. There's not like the crafting needs. However, if you are looking for a simple home, like a hideout that you can regularly go to that no one's going to find, this is it.
Yeah. I mean, Tyler, for me, anywhere's home when I'm with you, you know? So are we sure there's not like an enchanting station or anything like that around here?
I'm pretty sure there is.
It's
just some
so
basic
fucking dark.
Like, it's just the basic, like, there is a bed. And
What's that thing?
There is a bucket. It's a bucket for you to shit in.
Oh, that is where you do your deuces. I do wish more player homes had bathrooms. You know?
I do wish that as
If
well.
Jan's got the loose twos, sometimes a bucket ain't gonna do ya. Hey, loose twos, band name I call it.
Oh, fuck, that's good. But yeah, it's simple. There's no crafting station or anything really necessary. It's
Not gonna find fluff around
underneath.
here.
It's underneath like a Nord, like an ancient Nord structure.
Right,
It's
yeah.
just a hideout essentially. Like they've converted it into.
Yeah. You don't need luxury living. Sometimes just having a table, a chest, a bed, a fireplace.
Yeah, if you want a simple life.
There you go. You're a simple man with simple needs.
And sometimes the yoker. Well, no, he's Jan again.
He's Jan again, but we do still need that hair dye to
We
wash
got to
out.
get that hair dye to wash out.
hard to
I thought I bought like the temporary box. I didn't think I bought the like actual.
Yeah, that's going to be a couple months, I think, probably at least.
Yeah.
we're
Whoopsie daisy.
Well,
Maybe we can sleep it off.
hopefully we can sleep it off. Tyler, maybe next episode, it'll be gone.
I wouldn't count on it,
I
but we can
wouldn't count
try.
on it either. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Shapeless Skyrim. If you have any mods you'd like to suggest, you can do so on Twitter. I will be at Lurking Lion.
I will be at Subtly Cool, or you can contact us at Shapeless Media. However, the best place to get a hold of us is going to be the comments section.
Yes, as always.
Leave your comments for what mods you'd like to see next. If you have any recommendations for the show, if you have life advice in general.
Yeah, if you just want to tell us how we should kind of go about things,
If
because
you-
we're lost. We're
if
super
you-
lost.
If you want to tell us how to get good. Also, very exciting. What we're now offering a new program to enlist into the Shapeless Army.
Okay.
I'm going to be giving out my PSN so you can find me and put your paws up at Rust, because I'll fucking see y'all.
Oh, yeah,
Quick
yeah.
scope match at Rust. See me there. I'll fucking wreck your shit. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah. If you want a 1v1 Tyler, just go ahead. His PSN is in the description.
Yeah, 1v1 me, pussies.
And I guess we'll see you next episode. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. Remember, mods, recommend them. Community tab, check that shit. Your mind, expand that shit.
Rust 1v1 that shit. We're not going to bring your fidget spinner into this.